Okay, thank you. My name is Nachum Fossfeld. I was Danny's student for the PhD and finished my degree at 1983. I feel now like someone who was asked by the organizing committee to come and say some words on the topic of what happened to Danny's students after 30 years. And here I am. You know, human factors engineering is a commodity that is not very easy to sell, at least in Israel. Except for the defense industry, in most other sectors, other areas, there is a clear need for, although there is a need clear for human factors engineering consultancy, knowledge and applications, our clients still consider the human factors as cream and butter. And they don't see the relationship between the cost and the profit of it. We in Ergo, as great believers in the potential and effectiveness of the human factors area, we decided to try a different approach and we formed our consulting company in such a way that will help the human factors consultant to enter through the window when not being able to go straight through the front door. And I'll describe how we did it. Ergo is a company that was founded in 1986, a multidisciplinary management consulting firm. We deal with organizational challenges in the areas of management, of operations, of customer service, and human resources, almost all the important areas in a respectable organization. And our main challenge from the start was to provide our customers a comprehensive, integrative solution which includes hard and soft aspects for a successful organizational change. People who are familiar with the concept of organizational change know that most of the statistics show that almost 60% of the projects fail to meet their goals because of factors related to the change process. And in order to overcome it, you have to give an overall solution to your client. Ergo is comprised of 4 major professional disciplines, from the hard quantitative engineering measures to the soft and more qualitative measures. Our added value is the ability to integrate under one project manager a team of professionals in order to offer our clients an integrative working solution. We believe that this is the effective way, the only effective way, to help our client to achieve the desired change in the organization. As you can see, the human factors engineering discipline is one of Ergo's 4 major professional departments, and its activities are coordinated with them. We have a very basic conceptual working model which we found very effective, and we didn't invent it. First, we define the client's goals and measures of success. Then we assess the ability of the current infrastructures of the client to achieve the goals of the organization. We assess the engineering and management needs, the human factors engineering needs, the organizational and HR needs, and the knowledge management needs. And then we are able to conduct a consulting program suited to the client's needs, priorities, budget, and time constraints. I will try and describe to you some typical projects of human factors engineering in Ergo, and in order to give you the example of how we operate in an integration mode with all the company, with all the kinds of experts in the company. This project was done in the European Parliament. It was a very interesting project. The topic of the project was the simultaneous translators, workstations, work processes, and work environment in the European Parliament. In the European Parliament, there are about 1,500 translators working in shifts. The main issue there was, is it more efficient, is it more effective for the Parliament to work in a remote versus a direct mode of translation? In the direct mode of translation, the translators sit in booth, one booth per language, that surround the conference hall, watching directly the delegates while translating. In the remote mode of interpretation, the translator sits in front of a visual display in a remote room, even at home, watching the delegates in the hall via cameras. This project is a good example of our ability to conduct projects that combine both human performance, psychological, physiological, and engineering measures. The methodology of our project was a comparative assessment of two modes of operation using ergonomic work processes, psychological and physiological measures, and the big challenge of the work was that there was a sweeping resistance among the translators to the remote mode of translation. It was an expected antagonism because of old habits, because of fear of change, because of the degradation in the prestige of the trade. I must say that the results of our comprehensive project showed that the remote mode was superior to the direct mode in most measures except the subjective measures of professional image. Okay, another project that depicts the integration of work inside Ergo between industrial engineers, ergonomists, human factors specialists, and organizational consultants is a project of done in an insurance company. The challenge was 1,200 forms in a constantly changing business environment and multiple types of users. The methodology was again an integrative cross-company project aimed at improving the forms, the user-friendliness of the forms, work procedures with the forms, and the marketing image of the form. And the results are an ongoing cross-organizational process of forms improvement alongside with improved customers' satisfaction. This is again an example of how ergonomists and human factors specialists are working together with industrial engineers, knowledge management experts, and this is the way that we promote the profession of ergonomics in Israel, a task which is not very easy. Thank you.